guys, and welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2. And today, we are right here at a tutorial deck, so yeah, that's great. We made such a glorious character, Fane, one of the best characters known to man. And so now, time to continue. We're stuck to Magister Sidewing, as I already sort of alluded this place before I started this video.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Okay.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
You see, there was a little accident, back in the cargo deck.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I killed
Some
him.
problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
Also, the Magister, he suffered a bad encounter by that guy, you know. Just saying, it's totally not me that did it.
She frowns and peers at you closely, concern clearly etched upon her face.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take
Okay, now she thinks I'm crazy. Mystic. I had a long dream where I was on a ship in a river, and there were tons of lizard people there. It was great.
No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but luckily for us both, we're merely sailing the plain old sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Jeez, okay. She basically just said I'm dumb. Okay.
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
I don't want to end my Source. Source is awesome. Why do you collar me, you wench?
Why, for my peace of mind, of
I
course.
don't like this.
Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
Alright, I got this. Okay.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
Okay, so I failed.
You better stop before you hurt yourself. All will, but no result.
I was trying to go Super Saiyan, guys. I'm sorry.
There you have it. See?
Oh, you
The
guys are gonna be
collar's
so
function,
confused.
it neuters you.
But I
of
had no
sorts.
fear.
Makes you unable to cast.
I thought it was
Source.
funny, damn it. Water.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Okay, take my leave. Alright, so basically what I was doing... Oh.
There's been a murder here.
So basically what I was doing was, like, I was trying to, like, roleplay, like, what the narrator was saying that my character had said or done. So I sort of make it my own sort of way. Yeah, weird, I know, but just bear with me here. Well, you probably all left the video anyway. Hey, I found some shoes. What physical damage? Physical armor, not damage me. Okay. Oh, I have a pocket knife. Lit. I have a knife now. I'm ready to kill somebody. Hey there, Master Morel.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Ah, pales. You must be afraid. Because that's fear, alright. I know fear. I am fear. See, look how much money I already have. You see, that's why this was a good idea. Oh, you don't have enough money for this. Okay. Well, dang. Alright, I'll end your conversation. Hey you, Master Caddock.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Oh my god, I see blood and people. What happened in there?
Easy now. Why don't you move along?
Oh, did I
Get
press...
some fresh
Oh,
air.
dang it. I pressed the wrong thing, I'm sorry. I failed.
Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Mm-hmm.
It seems as though there's a
If anything takes their eyes away from me, it's welcome.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Alright, I actually want to sell a few things. Here, have some of this food, man. It's Creed. I found this egg. Oh, I'll keep it at mushroom. Mushrooms are very useful. Alright. Oh, this is our boy Finn. No!
This is a
I
rare
don't know who you are, but you were awesome.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away. Ugly sight, isn't it?
Magister Waters.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Freaking, you weren't this man's protector. You freaking held him captive like you're doing to me.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own soul.
You scared, okay.
Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
What does mirthless mean? Because, you know, my mind went to something.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Oh, okay. Well, I
You're
was
one
on
of
sedative.
the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I forgot. Since I'm Fane, I can also have dialogue of whatever species I am. And chose to, like, you know, be. I don't hail from the House of Dreams. When you sleep, you truly sleep, man.
Figured as much.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Oh, so you want me to be your spy, your little tool, your little puppet. You're pulling the strings. You know, I ain't nobody's bitch.
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you.
Oh, coin?
How about that?
Alright.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
I got this. Pick up. Poetry book. That's neato. Read that later. I should do like a series where I read Divinity books. They're not. I don't think the books in this game are as like story filled as ones in Skyrim, maybe. So I'm not really sure. Oh, I already looted this place. What am I doing? All right. All right. So here we're gonna be meeting some of the origin characters. Hey, right here is Lose.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
Oh.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all rat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do
Losa?
I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Oh, it's Losa? That was Lose. I swear, they say it differently every time. Because I swear, it was Lose. Loche? Fine. Which... alright. Sorry, a lot in my mind. Okay. Alright, I'll take your arm. I'll take your arm, alright. You children are very mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine.
Yeah.
Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Yeah, she's
What?
right.
What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
She jests a lot. She's a jester. I like her.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
That's very true. Lose, I presume?
You presume right.
Aha, alright. Do you know anything about the murder that happened aboard? It's this guy named Fane. He looks very decomposed.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Okay, you should look around with me, you know? Watch each other's backs. We can form like a posse, a gang. We'll own this joint.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship.
Ah,
gang.
what?
We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Well, dang.
You take care, though.
Alright.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
I ain't gonna say anything about these character stories. Nothing.
Good luck, Chief.
I am sworn to an oath of silence. That's, no, not silence. Oath of secrecy. So I'm not gonna say anything. So I don't spoil none of that for you.
Losa. She's a really good singer.
Losa.
I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
Is it the accents or something? Like I could have sworn it was Lose. I could tell the the backpack's very useful to have. What you can think about it.
They don't care about us.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna show you how the backpack can be useful. Okay, so, alright, so, where's my potions? Ah, there, okay. Actions, hold in hand. Okay. So that means the potions are in this backpack. Now, I go to actions, add hotbar. So when you're in the middle of combat, you can just boom, a lot of potions. You can just have like extra stuff to have here. So when you're in the middle of combat, you don't have to take action, waste an action, just go into your inventory and just plop. So yeah, that's how a backpack can be useful. Multiple backpacks could be useful actually. Okay, so enough of that. Let's talk to these kids.
Wow. Are you a dragon? You look like a dragon. But where are your wings?
I ain't no dragon. I'm a lizard. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. God damn it. Can't say anything. Alright. Enough of that. Let's leave. You there, Polly?
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird?
Dang, these kids are bullies. Not weird. I'm not a dragon.
You, sorcerer! Blood? No. Go!
Oh man, I love animals in this game.
Name?
I'll give you a bow, good sir. My name is Fane.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy. We're trying to catch a killer here.
Jeez, you people are rude. Nothing in there. Hey, look, it's a sheep. It's another sheep.
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Admired. Ooh, I like your wool. Can I take some of it?
Haven't
I
got
saved
any
from that.
shears, have you? People these days.
I love it.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
What are you doing?
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Can you read the future of cow entrails as well?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no.
but I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it.
Yeah, elves can do that. It's very weird. You just find like lots of body parts, like legs, arms, heads, and they just eat them. It's weird.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
I don't see why not. I'm very comfortable from letting a woman lick my arm. Here you go.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat groomed.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back.
Oh.
You were desperate to speak up, to reach out, to form a connection with these strange creatures. But you were scared, terrified even, of what they might think of you. Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep, so to speak. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Sibyl.
I don't lick and tell.
Giggity. Whose fate are you deciding, by the way, with those dice?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Ah, thank God.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Oh, okay. Sibyl actually scares me a lot. If you guys played this game like already, you understand. Okay, I need to pick up all these buckets. Don't you worry about me. Alright, let's keep picking these things up. Kitchen pot, kitchen pot, kitchen pot, kitchen pot, kitchen pot, beer.
Mad? No.
Hey you.
Insufferable.
Forgive me, kin. Were that I had more than gruel to serve. If I'd more than cornmeal and rotting roots, I'd concoct something more fitting.
Ah, haha, it's different because I'm a lizard.
Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
The indignity. I like that. Alright. Hey, you got some bedrolls. I only just need one.
It was one of them. I know it.
Boop, boop.
Would you put a
Hey,
knuckle in
look
it?
at all the
I'm
money I
trying to
get. I'm
concentrate.
pimping. I'm pimping, my
They
dude.
don't care about us.
I'm gonna pick up this water barrel. Wherever the hell that goes, though, I just... It always bugs me in games. Like, when you pick something up, it's just, where does it go? Where does it go? It's God. You picked it up, it looks like you put it in your pocket, but what?
Insufferable. Surely.
What type of pockets are those?
What are you trying to hear anyway?
They could at least explain it in a
I'll
like
tell
lore
you
sense
if
or
you can
something.
keep
I
it
don't know,
quiet
like have
long
it,
enough for me to
like
listen.
magic bag in your, like connected to your belt or something. Just anything, anything. Just explain it.
Well, what
Because I
have we
don't
here?
understand.
A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Hey, what on earth are you doing? Leave my teeth out of this.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
It's been an eternity since I tried, because you know I don't die. I'm a god.
In which case, I take it your cuisine is limited to the introduction of eggs to hot water. How disappointing. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Ah, yeah, man, I can do good. Give me a sheet of Satan. you know, Satan's hide, you know. I can make a bum look like a baron, my dude.
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet
Satin,
skin
not
once
Satan.
more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then
Rip.
to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I'm no stranger to combs, powders, and perfumes, my dude.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we?
Alrighty.
As per your own testimony, you can tailor and groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle. Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
What? Wait a minute. You're over the... What? No, I ain't gonna accept. I have half a mind on punching you in the face.
Should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod.
Red Prince, man, he still thinks he's loyal. He's like a snob. He's like that typical rich boy.
Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoot.
Hey, I didn't accept anything, Red Prince. You F off.
When I want you to attend me, I'll whistle. Until then, go stand in a discreet corner somewhere, will you?
That sucks, but the Red Prince actually is a great person to start with.
You got this wolf on a leash now.
Well, when I play as the Red Prince, I'm more nicer, for starters. Jeez.
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
Okay. Oh, he has no money. Dang it, I can't sell anything. Hey, you. Hey, you beast.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy.
Oh, he has one eye.
You hear that?
Boy? Stop addressing me as a child, dick weasel.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a boy to me.
You're shorter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it.
Listen, if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
What am I supposed to be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Quite enlisted sound of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The ship is moaning like a sick man, my dude.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds of the ship fade away.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back.
Ow.
The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Why are you so excited? That could have been a rat, dude.
No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
At least he complimented me. The other people here don't. They probably would have just said idiot. But he called me beautiful, so therefore everything's forgiven.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
What? I mean, it's smart. Why are you so excited for reaching Fort Joy? I mean, I hadn't heard any good thing about that place, dude. That place is like the opposite. It's kind of ironic.
No, indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
Okay.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
He has a magnificent beard, though. You know, I can't lie. Look at that beard. That's just amazing beard. Well, it's showing the stool's health bar over the beard, which I don't know why I want to know the stool's health bar, but overall, you know, I can still see the beard and the medallions on it.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
You know, if you're hatching an escape plan, man, you know, I want to be part of that plan, if you know what I mean, my dude.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Oh, well, dang. That's rude.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Well, dang. Victor. That's rude. Learn your manners. Jeez. My feelings are hurt, you know. Ifan.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
I gotta move closer to him. Cause screw magisters at this point, they're all like douches.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
I don't like that he's winking at me.
Inches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why does that magister over there, Victor, suspect you of murder? What do you did? Like, kill his family or some shit?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Oh, what? That, lizard said there's some discoloration on my teeth. I feel upset.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants. I love that. What did you do to have him, like, have yourself, like, at the mercy of a subordinate, dude?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
I'm still curious about the murder. Did you do it?
No. The dead man, Fane, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
Alright.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Do you know anything about Fort Joy, my dude?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I can't wait to see him, because, you know, I'll show him exactly what I think about the bloody divine order for freaking doing this to me.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, lizard, what's...
Oh, don't mind him.
Oh, thanks, sorry.
Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Gil.
Master Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robe.
Away with you, at once.
Alrighty.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
That was lit. Okay, so I think that was everyone we just talked to. I think that's everyone in the thing. Well, let's go back. I want to talk to Cylon. So maybe she has something else to say.
You've been collared and you've been told why. There really is no need for you to linger.
Hey, I want to trade with you. You want to buy some mushrooms? Well, I guess that's all the money I'm getting here anyway, so I believe that's everyone. Oh, wait, is that deck of cards up there? I gotta get that. Oh, I think I can get that. Oh, well. I mean, I got what I needed anyway. Hey, you.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Do you actually, care?
Of course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, is it?
No, not at all paid.
You'll see. We're gonna help you.
Sure. You seem like to be like the only nice magister here. I mean, Waters is nice, but everyone else seems like pretty douchey.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Okay. Oh.
Standing at the center of
I
the
didn't notice a
room,
lady
you
at the
spot a
start.
sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Wendigo. It's Wendigo. Oh my god.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan.
Siwan.
We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Siwan. I want to get that name. I want to get names right. I mean, it's difficult to like because there's multiple accents, so I think that's what's confusing me. Because you know some people say things differently in different accents. All right. Yes, sir. No. Mutiny! I'll stand by you, woman.
No, I'm afraid I always perform my part solo. Do stay and watch, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Ah, what? She activated cheat codes. That's unfair.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwalker will come. They'll end us all.
What the frick did she do
She
that?
smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Still understand how she did that. I mean, no way she's that powerful to remove that.
Precisely.
Wendigo! Don't you dare! Oh god!
Mask! She stole it. These savages see me without it. They will have my skull for a goblet.
Dang! But why? Yeah, let's take all of this. Everything is useful to sell later. No, stop, Fane, stop, cancel. There you go. Woohoo, there's knives, but there's no bows. Damn it. Okay, I can backstab. You know. Alright, so. See, what do they have? They have nothing on them? Oh, well, they have gold. Okay. Deco cards. Playing card. Okay. Oh, yeah. Share. You know, all my friends know how much I geek about chairs. Like any game where you can sit on chairs, I just instantly love, because you get to like watch yourself basically. And it's great. Oh, what? They were what? Oh, that sucks. Let's continue. All right, found some 2 gold. Flower pot, that's great. Okay, go. Now I'll continue because we'll come back anyway. waters.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Alright, we got tongs and a mug of beer. Hey, doggy.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Hey, yo, dog. The ship is sinking. Run.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
Hey, chill out, chill out.
I can't stop.
Hey, dog, no. I'm not the one who did this. I'd stop it if I could, you know? I'm a nice guy.
Sorcerer.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Man. So I'm gonna end this video here. You know, it's gone pretty long. I mean, there's a lot of talking. And admittedly,
that doesn't bode well.
I feel like I didn't do enough.
Onwards and upwards.
Things. I mean, you know. But, you know, basically we got to know the characters that we're most definitely going to be like seeing again in the future. So, you know, so leave a like, subscribe, and, you know, as always, I'll see you again later. Bye.